running to daylight from inside his 25. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. So Ohio State's offense takes the field to start this game off. Stakes are always high in the game. Careers are made and lost because of it, and they'll have to manage their emotions, guys.
Some games in college football just mean more. When you think about Ohio State and Michigan, you think about not just Big Ten implications, national title implications, Heisman Trophy implications. Late in the year, David, this is just must-watch TV.
Must-watch TV. Two of the winningest programs in college football history. This game, I tell you what, recent years has really brought back the tradition and been so much more competitive now that Michigan's also getting some wins.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Scott. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to get to it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Second down now after the sack. Back to pass, it's Howard. Getting some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll try to call the fake. He's going to throw it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. The Wolverines offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Finds the tight end. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
You know, for quarterbacks, ball security is so important, especially when you're in the pocket. I know you're downfield and you're focusing on what's happening with the coverage, but you got to know these guys up front. They're coming after you, and they're trying to swat that ball away. You have got to keep...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Pocket starts to collapse. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, whether it's in the shoe or the big house, when you have these 2 programs with all that's at stake today, you know emotions run high in a game known simply as the game. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Not a lot of offense, in fact, no offense in terms of scoring there in the first half.
You got to give the defense credit on both sides. They've been physical. They've been making plays. So now, which of these offenses can break the tie? It's not going to be easy, but for this offense now taking the ball here first in the second half, they've got to get something going.
Finally giving the defense some credit. How did that feel coming out of your mouth? Did it hurt? Like, did you not like to say that?
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Here's the give off the left side. And now they've lost the ball here. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
Man, that's the second fumble in the game. That's day one. Like, we go over this, cover each point of the football, tuck it away, don't reach it out from your body. So frustrating for a coach. You draw up all these scripts and all these plays, and the first thing you do the first 2 drives is cough the football.
The Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback adapting. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you could...
And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Oh, the kicker's on the run. They'll be denied. That would never had a chance at all, and the defense gets the turnover on downs. Give to the running back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Defense, defense, defense. No one is giving an inch, and the stats bear that out after 3. And this is just the way you want it. The game will be won or lost in the 4th quarter as we take a look at the stats through 3. Looking downfield, it's Orji. Feeling some heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Defense getting a boost from this crowd on 3rd and long. Looking for room, it's Edwards. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Can you imagine this offense? First snap of this drive just outside the red zone. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Edwards. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Here comes comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Edwards. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, it looks like the offense was able to recover it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On the ground, it's Edwards. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. They've got a little work to do here on third and goal in overtime. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. That is no good. Field goal attempt is no good. It is a devastating blow to not come away with points here in overtime. Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. To the air on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. To throw, it's Howard. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Third and long, and they want to be careful here not to go backwards and make a potential game-winning kick tougher. He'll take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Can't make the grab. They go for it on fourth down. Do not get it, and we will play on.
Well, they couldn't come up with it there on fourth down in overtime, so now their defense comes onto the field, and a lot of pressure on this defense now to keep the O out of the end zone.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man to the left. Spins away with great balance. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Going for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They got the touchdown now in the... Few places are richer in tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense. Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. As they come over the football, 1 minute to go here in the first. Handoff to the single running back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Orji. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. They're trying to get to him. Trying to make magic with it. Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. He's looking for an open man on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. The colors of the day were maize and blue when Michigan won a close one last year.
It was Ohio State leaving the stadium feeling blue after that one, too. The way that Michigan
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt will be marked dead just inside the 45-yard line. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will take the field for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people...
The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, whether it's in the shoe or the big house, when you have these two programs with all that's at stake today, you know emotions run high in a game known simply as the game. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll start the return inside his 25. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first-half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but we've got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this first drive, make a statement, and finally get us back into the age of contemporary college football.
You sound very discouraged as I sound encouraged. That's great defense. Phenomenal defense in the first half. Who doesn't love a 0-0 halftime game?
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. First down for this offense. Looking to pass, it's Howard. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll try to do it himself. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. 3 periods in the books, and it would be an understatement to say defense has carried the day. 0-0 as we take a look at the stats. This game has the look of one that if anybody can put any type of score on the board, they'll probably go home with a W as we start the fourth quarter. Looking to throw on second down. Going to try to get it himself. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Coming after him. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go.
Well, it's just a really nice job there on that third down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up fourth down.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They run the reverse. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Dropping back, it's Orji. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. And that is no good. Now when the pressure switches to their defense, they've got to get a stop. Nothing to work with as they try to force another round of OT. First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of scoring, it's over. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Third and long, and they don't want to move backwards to make sure they have a chance to kick an easy one and win it in OT. Unloads to the wideout. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing.